All right, guys. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys really quick how to use SiteLiner to go out there and help identify page speed issues with your site. And then we're going to use another tool too as well called Page Speed Insights from Google to help us identify, our issues that we're having with page speed regarding our site so we can go out there and fix them. So page speed is pretty much predominantly, you have two forms of it. Technically, you have three forms: tablet, mobile, and then desktop. These are very important because depending on how quick it renders, it's how quickly it's going to appear to your potential client's site. Now, for any of us, if we went to a restaurant and we had to go to the restaurant and we had to wait 30, 40 minutes, most of the time we're going to bounce and we're going to leave and go to another restaurant that's not as full. Your website works the exact same way. Now, your site's going to have page speed issues because if you add photos, you add videos, that's automatically going to start caching the system, and it's going to start slowing it down by default, which happens. It's part of the game. So this is really cool that we go over example in real time to show, essentially, you may have gone out there, worked at your website, the page speed was good. You check it about 3-4 months later, it drops. That happens. That's normal. That's fine. That happens all the time. And so now that's why we go out there and we do audits consistently just to make sure that relatively we're staying on task of what we do. So on my site, you'll see that my page speed is slow. It's pretty much double that of what it's saying with my competitors. So definitely we need to go out there and then update it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my website or any website and we're going to run it through Page Speed Insights. This is a free tool that you can use, and this will help you identify what is also causing page speed issues with your site, and are you good on mobile or desktop, or are you having problems with both? So what this is basically saying, I already ran it through my tool, my accessibility, which is just like how easy it is for people to use my site, best practices, SEO, all that stuff is good above the board, which is great. My performance, which is basically my page speed, like it reflected in the SiteGround report, is slow. And so I like to use both these reports because SiteGround may not always be accurate, but if I check it against additional report, then I know for certain that, hey, you know what? I have more work needs to be done. I need to get this information over to my web guy, and he'll go over there and knock it out. And so basically, this just lets you know essentially how long it takes to load, what's causing the main issues for it to load and start having issues. I won't bore you with all this technical jargon right here as well, but this just lets you know the content on the page and which content on the page is slowing down your site. Now, very layman terms, if you just get this over to your web designer, your agency, they'll be able to knock this out for you. It may be CSS issues where predominantly the code itself, there's too much of it and it's slowing down. You may have too many images. Images may be too wide, maybe too many sliders, too much videos, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't really matter. It's pretty much like running a race and you just ate a Happy Meal or a Big Mac. You're not going to run the race very fast. So these are just tiny little details to let us know what's slowing down our site and what we can do to improve it. This is just the accessibility section. This checks and highlights opportunities to improve the accessibility of the web app, automatic attention, subset of issues, et cetera, et cetera. It's pretty much how easy it is to be able to use your website. 87 is solid. It's not bad. Obviously, I can do a little bit better, which is great. Best practices to make sure it's in line with what Google needs. And then SEO and all this stuff is fine too. So I'm going to go quickly into desktop. So same thing, these two were solid. Accessibility dropped a little bit on the desktop. Performance for my desktop is good, but for my type of service, a lot of people are going to be looking on mobile. So while it's good, desktop is fine. There's still other stuff that I need to add on here too as well. So what this does for you as a business owner, and I always recommend for you guys to check it at least once every 3 months. You can go out there, run it, make sure your page speed is running fast. If you're having an issue, set it to your web designer. If you send it back to them and they haven't made any movements on it, no improvements, they let you know you might want to head in another direction and find another professional. But this for you as a business owner allows you guys to audit your current asset to make sure you're getting the maximum amount of use from your current web agency, as well as to make sure your website is running properly. Because if you don't, it's going to make it very slow and then people are going to leave your site. So if you guys are having these issues and you don't have a web designer, feel free to reach out to us. We can go out there and help you out with your page speed regarding your website. This is it. Mark Anderson, MA Consulting Services. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day.